Hello everyone, welcome to my craft room. My name's Arlena and I'm so glad you could join me tonight. I'm a little short on time. I'm rushing around here. So I've been gone for a couple days and I literally just walked through the door 20 minutes ago. I took my sister to surgeries that she had today. So I drove to Big Rapids, drove her to Grand Rapids for her surgery, drove back to Big Rapids, and then drove home. So I've been on the road quite a bit, but I have a beautiful card that I want to show you and share with you tonight. I'm just going to get my comments up here. So thank you for giving me grace about being a couple minutes late here. But it's all good. All right. Looks good. Give me grace. All right. Yay. So I did not clean up my craft room since Tuesday night after my live. I did clean up quite a bit, but I still have all my papers here, which is good because I'm going to use the same papers. It's this beautiful yellow paper. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And it is called Floral Delight. Absolutely love it. I am also going to use a piece of the Country Woods, and I'm going to use a piece of wood grain to make a cross. So yes, we are making another Easter card. I absolutely love it. I've never made it before, so it's kind of yikes. We're going to try to get that done. So let's hop in and get started because I am late and I don't want to keep you. So let me point you to my work surface. And again, everything is still backwards. I have not figured out a solution for this, but we're going to use Grateful Blessings, You Are Loved. I really wanted to use Easter Blessings, but I cannot find the stamp set that Easter Blessings is in. I know it's in a stamp set, but I don't know which one. So if you can help me out with that, that'd be great. And if I have it, I'll use it. But right now, I have no idea where it is. So yes, I'm going to use the You Are Loved. All right. And then I think I want, I'm not sure what color ink I want to use. I think Old Olive. Old Olive is a pretty good green color. Okay. So I'm going to start with a half sheet. I thought I had another half sheet here. I didn't really want to cut into one. I do. A half sheet of Lemon Lolly. So it's 5.5 by 8.5. I'm going to score it on the long side at 4 1/4. And my scoring blade fell off when I was traveling the last 2 days. So I just put it back on, and I put it on. I usually have it on this side of my cutting blade, and I put it on this side by mistake. I can take it off and change it, but I hope I don't cut when I want to score and vice versa. Of course, if I score first and I really wanted to cut, that's not a problem. I can still cut it. But if I cut and I wanted to score, that's a problem. Okay, I have my bone folder and I want to crease that. So you can use any piece of this beautiful paper, any of them that you want to highlight. They are absolutely gorgeous. You cannot go wrong. All of them are absolutely beautiful. But I am going to use, I had it, a light yellow, this one. So I want to cut it, I just want 1/8 of an inch border. I just want a small lemon lolly border. So I want it to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay. And then I may actually, I just set this aside because I wasn't going to use it. I may use this for the inside of the card. I will see. I'm going to set it aside here, keep it close. And then I'm just going to glue this down to my card base. And I am running out of adhesive. So I may have to get another refill before the night's over with. So I have that. So then I can set that aside. Now I'm going to use these incredible everyday arches. Who owns these everyday arches? Look at all these arches. They make the most incredible cards. So I'm using the third and fourth largest. No, yes. So if I start from the outside, I'm using number 3 and number 4. Okay, those are the two I'm going to use. There are 10 of these arches in here. They are incredible. They make the best cards. I think my next card class, I'm going to make a bunch of cards. All 4 designs are going to be with the arches. They are absolutely beautiful. This is the first time I've used them, so I am very excited. So what I did already is I cut out of Lemon Lolly, the larger one, and it has this beautiful stitching all the way around it. It's absolutely beautiful. And then I took the white one and did the smaller one. So then I'm going to layer them. But first, I'm going to emboss the white piece. Yes, I'm going to emboss the white piece. I am not going to stamp on it. You could, but for this card, we're not. So I'm going to use the exposed brick 3D embossing folder. So I have to use the big, let me go up. I have to use the big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I'm going to take the white piece. I already have a folder in here. And I'm going to put this in here. You always want to die cut first and then emboss. You don't want to emboss and then die cut. It will tear the edges. So then I'm going to use, so I use the base plate number 1. I put my embossing folder in with the cardstock in it. And I want the folded edge, the binding, to go in first. Okay, you've heard me say that many times, but I will always say it to remind you so that you don't break your embossing folder. Okay, I've been talking a lot and I've been trying to catch up and I have lots of comments. So I need to see who's on here with me tonight. Shout out to Cindy. Hi, Cindy from Wisconsin. And Jill. Been there, done that. Scoring and cutting. Yes, yes. Nancy, hello. You own them. Yes. Aren't they incredible? Have you used them yet, Nancy? Oh my gosh. I am just in awe. So that's what it looks like embossed. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to, okay, like I said, I have not made this card before. I just saw it and I'm like, I love it. I'm gonna case it. So when you case a card, it means copy and share everything. That's what CASE stands for. So there's nothing wrong with it. You don't get in trouble for it. Stampers are actually honored if you use their design. I should say most are. Some might not like you to copy it, but for the most part, it's not that way. Okay, I'm trying to center this, and I just want to make sure. There we go. There we go. All right. Then I want to take this wood grain paper, and that is out of the Country Woods paper. And I actually have two pieces of 3/4 inch strips. One, the pattern's going this way, and the other one is going this way. So when I make my cross, I want the wood to go all up and down. So I had to cut one crossways. You didn't have to, but that's how I like it. So that's what I want to do. So I'm going to cut, I believe I'm cutting like the long part of the cross, the up and down portion, at 4 inches. And I'm just guessing, but I'm just looking at what will fit on here. 4 inches is too long, way too long. Let's see how big this one is. Oh, that's 4 1/4. All right, I'm going to do 3 3/4. See how that goes. I'm just cutting 1/4 of an inch off, just that little piece. Let me bring you back down here so you're closer. And let me see how that works on there. I like that. I like that. And then I want to take the piece that is going the other direction, and I think I want to make this 2 3/4. I can always trim some off if I need to, but I can't add to it. So I think I want 2 1/2. So I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch off. And do that. I do like that better. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to throw these 2 little pieces away. And I can glue the arches down to the card base. I'm done with that, so I can do that. I'm actually going to put a little bit more adhesive on than I normally do. And I'm going to center this. Okay. Then I want to put my cross together. I don't want it in the middle because that looks funky. I want it up higher. I actually like it right there. So I'm going to put some adhesive here. Bring it back over. Try to center it as best I can. And then there, it's going to go on there like that. Okay, but before I put it down, I want to add a piece of ribbon just draped over the cross. And I'm using, I don't think this was the thread I wanted. Let me look real quick and see if that's the ribbon I want. I do want white. Purple would be pretty too. Okay, that is the white that I wanted. But here's Blackberry Bliss. Oh, I don't know. That Blackberry Bliss is pretty bold against that Lemon Lolly. What do you guys think? So what I'm going to do is... oh, come on. And it might be too wide, too. So I'm going to drape it like so... like so. I'm going to have to use a glue dot for sure because it's pretty stiff. So what do you think? Do you like it like that? Do you like the Blackberry Bliss? Or let me try this white. This white is called it's just called ribbon. 1/4 inch white ribbon. That's what it's called. So then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to drape this down and over and back. So then it's going to be a white on there, like so. Are you getting the gist of it? So let me try to turn it around here so you can see. What do you think? Okay, Cindy says white. How long were you without power on Wednesday? I'm not sure. I wasn't here, Nancy, but I think it came on like at 4. I think that's what Randy said, about 4. It was later afternoon, I know that. You probably lost power at the studio too, didn't you? Oh, Nancy says white too. Okay, we're going with white. I think this would be pretty if we weren't using the yellow. I think that this Blackberry Bliss doesn't go with the yellow. It just kind of, it's too stark. All right. Hello, Robin. How are you today? I hope good. I hope good. All right. Now I'm gonna try to glue this down. All right. So maybe I'll just use all glue dots. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know how I want to glue them down. Okay. Let me do a glue dot here and a glue dot on the other side of the cross. So I'm gonna put that down there. I'm gonna wrap this around. I'm gonna keep this draped. And I'm gonna wrap that around and I'm gonna bring that down and tack that to the other glue dot on the other side of the cross and try to cut it. Didn't cut it very well. And then I want a glue dot down here. That might be too long. I'm just playing with it. I don't know how long I want, but I know I don't want it. Oh, wow. That really stuck. That's good. I didn't think a glue dot would be that strong. It sure is, though. It's sticking to this ribbon like really good. All right, let's try this again. I want to go down and around and up. Okay. Okay, I like that. And then I'm going to put a little glue dot down here to hold that down. Otherwise, it's going to flip up like that, and I don't like that. So I'm using my Take Your Pick tool. I'm picking up a glue dot. I'm going to try to put this where I want it and then just lift it up, put my glue dot down, and then push on the ribbon a little bit. Oh, yes. This is too long for me, so I'm going to trim that. You could, I could take, let me see, fresh freesia. Let me just try this. This is just an afterthought. Let me do this ribbon and color the ribbon in fresh freesia. It's a color of purple. And I'm going to do a little bit more. And then I'm going to do the other side too. So if you have white ribbon, you can really make it any color you want using your Stampin' Right markers or your blends. All right. So let me see. You can't really see it because I put the white on it. But if you did the purple, you know what? I'll do that for another card, but that was an idea. I like that idea. And it's not so dark, so it might work. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Robin. And Scott, too. Worked 1.5 hours at the studio, then took stuff home to work on. Oh, you bless your heart, Nancy. Bless your heart. Okay, let me put that away. Okay, now I'm going to put this back on here. I wonder if I want to pop that up with dimensionals. I don't think so. Because it's just paper, so it's real thin. It's not cardstock. And if I pop it up with dimensionals, the corners might get bent. So I'm gonna just glue it down. Okay. Oh, that was the end of that Stampin' Seal refill. So I got to get another one. I always have them very close to me. This is my basic toolkit that I take with me anywhere I go stamping. So yesterday I was stamping at my friend's, and today I was at the hospital. So I had it with me, so I never run out of adhesive. I also carry a bottle of Tombow glue, so that I have that as a backup as well. Always be prepared. Okay, come on, sit in there. Oh, there we go. I had it turned just a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Get it started. Get that on there. And then I want to put this across the back. I actually want to go down on the ribbon so that it glues to the card base. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. Oh, I don't know that I've ever made a lot of Easter cards before, but it seems like this year I am. So, oh, I'm glad better. I'm glad better, Robin. I have a label. I don't know what I did with it. I'm going to use Old Olive. Oh, I cannot believe I lost it. I did. Here's my You Are Loved. Did anyone remember which stamp set has Easter blessings in it? The words Easter blessings. Here it is. Here's my label that I want. I'm going to say You Are Loved because this is the ultimate price that Jesus paid for us, paid for our sins. He loved us so much that he died for us. So I'm going to use that. I have this little label. And actually, I don't know what set this came from, what die set. I usually cut a couple extra labels when I'm cutting labels, and then I don't know where I cut them from, but I really like this size. My sentiment fits perfectly on it. You are loved. Getting kind of emotional, you guys. It was kind of rough with my sister at the hospital. It wasn't bad. Her surgery went fine. It was foot surgery for the 3rd time. And But on my way home, she called me, and she had taken the boot off. I'm not sure why. I don't know if she knew something was wrong or what, but it was full of blood, and she's bleeding. So I asked her if she wanted me to turn around and come back. Keep in mind, I was 5 minutes from home, and it's a 2-hour drive. But I would have done it. I would have done it. But she said, no, she's okay. She's going to call and see what she's supposed to do. And they told her to just rewrap it, clean it up and rewrap it. But I told her if the bleeding doesn't stop, she's got to go to urgent care because that's not good. So I'm just worried. I should have known. I should have planned to just stay another night, but I didn't, and I'm kicking myself. So that's why I'm a little emotional. So enough of that. I'm going to cut this off because I don't want it to hang over or behind my sentiment. And say you are loved. Gosh, it seems, I don't know. Do you think it needs some gems? It is beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. What do you think? Do you think we should pop some yellow gems on it? Let me see what I got in my book. All right. Those no. Oh, well. These are the new antique pearls. I don't know. They might work. Let me see. Those are too dark of a yellow. Those are pretty. I'll take those out and see if those might work. That's all I see that I like. So we're going to take a vote. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much for your prayers. My sister is a believer, and she does believe in prayer, and as do I, and she's going to get through this. She'll get through it. She's got lots of people praying for her. All right, so we have these, and there's 3 sizes. I don't know that. I don't know if you can see it. Do you like that? Oop, that. Or let me see what these yellow ones look like. Or the yellow on there. Oop. What do you think? Yellow or antique white? Yellow or antique white? What do you think? Any choices? Any ones you want to see? The yellow are dull. They're both flat dots. The yellow is a flat. It's dull. It's not shiny. Where the antique are shiny and they're kind of opalescent. Robin says yellow. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else for yellow? I think whichever one we use is fine. So I'm gonna go with yellow. Robin, thank you for choosing yellow. I like yellow. There's only 2 sizes in the yellow. And I can pick it up. I can pick it up. Okay. And then maybe here. I'm just guessing. They can go anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. And here. I like that. Okay. All right. And Cindy said yellow too. Yay, we're all in agreement. There we go. I love it. So on the inside, it's light enough that you do not need to put a piece of white in there. But you remember this piece that I had left over? I think I want to use that on the inside of the card, just to make it a little special. How about both? You could do both, but I don't want to distract from the beauty of the card. So I'm thinking just the yellow is good. Okay, so this is not wide enough, but that is wide enough. All right, I want a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 or 3 3/4 by 5. Let's see. Look at that. I've got a piece of white there in my scrap little tote of white and berry vanilla. And then, okay, so this is too wide for me. It's taking up way too much of the white. So I want to, let me put this away, because it's rolling all over the place. I want it to be, what do I want it to be? 3/4 of an inch. I like 3/4 of an inch. And I could use that for one too. Oh, no, that's a pretty size too. Huh. I actually like this size better. All right. And this is 4 inches. So I want this to be 4 inches. And it's just a hair longer than 4 inches. I mean, I'm talking, you guys, that's how much I cut off of it. But it's going to make a difference. It's going to make a difference. All right. Then I want to flip that over. Take my adhesive. They're very tiny ones, but I agree with you. Yes. Okay. I'm going to go this way and get this side. Then I'm going to put this at the bottom. I am going to use a little white, leave a little white border. But this DSP is going to go end side to side. There's not going to be any white border on the sides, just on the bottom. And then I'm going to glue this down to the inside of my card. Make sure I got the right bottom in the right place. If you didn't, this would be at the top, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's all in what you want. There's nothing wrong. It's all creative choices, creative opportunities. Okay, and there's our card that we made. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. And I'm going to point you back up to me. Hello. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for hopping on and joining me tonight. I hope you like the card I made. And I hope you'll try to make it too. If you don't have all of the product to make it your own. Use what you have and make your own. And I bet you it will look just as beautiful, if not more. And so today's Thursday, so I have a great weekend. I have a very busy weekend. Thank you, Nancy. I have a very busy weekend, and I'm volunteering at the Clothesline in Langsburg on Saturday. The Clothesline is a store that sells resale clothing, and it's to help the underprivileged. So that is awesome. And then on Sunday, my great niece Melena is getting baptized, and she has invited Randy and I to come and witness it. So we are so honored and so happy for her. And so we're going to be really busy. But until then, Tuesday, we will see you back here on Tuesday, and I will have yet another project. I think I'm going to show you how to make a pizza box. Now, I'm not talking a small, medium, or large pizza. I'm talking a little mini pizza box. But I'm going to show you how to make it from scratch out of cardstock. And it's so cool. And then we're going to decorate it up and then maybe put some Easter candy in it or an Easter treat. I don't know. We'll see. You guys have a wonderful evening and have a great weekend. I hope the weather is turning for the better, for the warmer. I know there's still lots of storms going through. We just talked to my daughter before I came on live. My daughter from Kentucky, and she is in a major thunderstorm. So lots of flooding down there too. So keep all those people in your prayers as well. You guys take care. And again, I love you guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.